Hey YouTube, so it's my quick review of my new XCR 600. This is the second time I've been out riding it. First time I went up to the pass. Snow was pretty deep. It was hard to really get a feel for the machine. I just wanted to ride packed and easy trails because I'm breaking it in. Want to break the belt in, the engine in. So I'm really liking the track. This is, wet snow, at sea level. It's about 33 degrees when I left. What's awesome is the engine just staying right at 126 degrees. It's perfect. Don't have to worry about any overheating. Oh, what else about it? I put in the tunnel, the stud protectors in the rear tunnel. Those worked out really good. I'll stud this track. I think it's the 0.3 something track. I don't remember off the top of my head what it was called. That's what it came with. I noticed the rear springs came set on medium. Oh, there we go. Everything's pretty smooth. I have to be really careful not to hit anything. We got about a foot of snow, which isn't a lot, so I don't want to hit anything. I swapped my skis out for a set of older skis that I had, just because I'm crossing a lot of roads, which are down to pavement in places, and some of the gravel roads that have been plowed. I don't want to ruin my brand new Skags by hitting stuff this early in the season. The stock skis are nice. I was looking at the profile of them. These are a set of CNA Pro. What were they? I don't know, they're the mountain skis. I've had them for quite a few years. Let's see. I haven't adjusted the suspension at all. It's exactly the way it's come stock. So power, it seems really good. It's running really great. I haven't had any issues with it fouling plugs in this wet, rainy weather. Running clean. I love the fuel injection. That's really nice. I've had two other fuel ejected sleds. This will be the first. Was the first one I've had. I've never ridden the Access chassis until I got it this year. It's really comfortable. One thing I noticed, I love the running boards, especially when I was riding in that deeper, drier snow on Monday. They didn't pack up at all. This snow, it's just so wet, really isn't that big of an issue. One thing that I thought was interesting is I really didn't notice the chain case hitting my foot. I noticed that on my Polaris Indy and my IQR, but this one I haven't noticed it. What I don't like, and I haven't confirmed it, is that I don't think the chain case has a drain plug. I don't know if I can tell underneath. It doesn't even look like it has a hole for it. I think that's really stupid. That's one feature I loved about the other style. You had a drain plug, and just so nice. Both my Indy, that ProRide Indy 600 and my RMK 600, the ProRide chassis, had drain plugs. And I think they had dipsticks too, if I remember right. I know my IQR has a dipstick. This doesn't have a dipstick either. So, seems like a step backwards to me. This is like early Indies. We had to pull the damn cover off to change the oil in it, and it's a pain in the ass. So maybe before I pass judgment, I'll have to make sure that if it has a drain plug or not, I don't know. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be very happy. I think that's just stupid. Pull handle's kind of weird. It's that shape. Sometimes I don't know which direction I'm supposed to put it in. I think it goes like that. I'm pretty sure it goes like that. The air intakes are back here. And when I was riding into drier snow, I didn't have any issues with snow getting into them. So it's supposed to have the XCR handlebars, or not the XCR, the IQR handlebars, which they are. On my IQR, this is aluminum, where it's plastic on this one. The controls are really nice. I like those better than the older style ones. They're just a lot easier to use. And the hot grips, they work really nice. I don't have any complaints. I don't notice them today, but when I was up there, it was 14 degrees. And I was using them, my hands stayed warm, no complaints. Windshield works good. Oh, and I like this, this is really cool. It's got this little hatch. Ooh, I can feel the warmth in it right now. And when I was up there on Monday, I made some videos. I don't know how well they're gonna turn out. The wind was blowing and I couldn't really hear myself when I watched the videos later, but my phone got too cold, so I just stuck it in here. Warmed it right up and it worked. I don't really like this, the plastic, but it's how they come. I'd rather have a piece of foam there if I smack on it. Oh yeah, electronic fuel gauge. Not really used to that. It's fine, better than, I don't know, I didn't have any problems with the old style cork one. Nothing to break. Oh, what else? What else? Oh, and if you haven't had one of these before, oh, this is pretty nice. It's got the duct for the brake. Maybe that's a nice feature. You got your clickers, and what I noticed, I was looking at them, I haven't even adjusted them, there's no bumps. I just left it all stock. The black would be that one, and the red would be that knob, as far as I can tell. I haven't read anything about it. But this is one thing I like. You just have the little clicker knobs. Pull it off. There's where your belt holder is. Spark plug wrench. The adjuster. There to take your belt off. That's nice and handy. The other models, it was tucked away in a toolkit, kind of a pain to get to. Oh, and this comes off. And one of the cool things I thought was if you pop this, the other side, and then you just slide the thing off, you could lay your hood off to the side, and then you could unplug the wiring harness and totally get rid of it. So you could just strip the whole thing. That's really neat. That's a cool feature. I really like that feature. And these are just easy to get on and off. My old Pro Ride was kind of a pain in the ass. One of the holes, I think I had to drill out a little bit to get it to fit better, but so I'm gonna go for a ride. Maybe I'll stop, and if I notice any other things, I'll make comments. Brake works really good. Don't have any complaints about that. It's different than one of my IQR. Okay, thanks for watching.